Hey guys, it's Bree and welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I'm going to be going through a little haul that I did from a local comic book store. Now, usually August is the month that I would go to my local anime convention, but unfortunately, due to circumstances, my local anime convention was cancelled, like the rest of this summer basically. So instead of buying manga from an anime convention, I bought it from a local comic book store. Of course, this was all like socially distanced and I had a mask on and everything, and I was only in there for a short while, but I managed to pick up some really good finds. The first thing that I usually go through when I look in comic book stores is sometimes they'll have a section where they have discount manga, so manga that's just been on their shelves for way too long, so they'll bundle it all together or make volumes very cheap. And at the comic book store that I went to, they were doing volumes for $5, and then if you bought, I think it was $5 volumes, then you got the sixth one free, so I did that deal. And I managed to pick up volume 15 and volume 16 of Please Save My Earth. Now, I am so happy about this purchase because Please Save My Earth is way up there for manga series that I want to own all of, and I made a video talking about how I wanted to own more of Please Save My Earth, and it just manifested these volumes into my hands for $10, which is amazing, and I am so happy. Another great find that I had was getting Wild Calm by Yumi Tamura. Now, Yumi Tamura is the same author who did Basara, which is a really popular shoujo series. It's really old though, so it's not super talked about, but it's so good. She also did another series called Seven Seeds, which is one of my favorite manga series of all time. So I was so excited to find a volume by Yumi Tamura of just a collection of short stories that she has written. She's an amazing short story writer. So I am so excited to own Wild Calm. And yes, this was also a $5 volume. Now the other $5 volumes that I picked up, I'll go through really quickly because I haven't read them yet. Oh, and by the way, these volumes are wrapped just because the comic book store, they like to wrap volumes usually. Sometimes I unwrap them, sometimes I don't. It depends. I haven't read these ones yet, but I'll talk about them briefly. So another one of the $5 volumes that I got was My Heavenly Hockey Club. Now this is done by the same artist who did You're My Secret, which is a series that I also mentioned in that video where I talked about series that I want to own all of. This is volume 7. I don't own any other volumes in this series, so I'm gonna have a hard time collecting this, but I'm excited for the challenge, and I don't know, it's intriguing. I mean, like a hockey club? Yes, I'm from Canada. Hockey's huge here. I'm into it. I also picked up this volume for $5. It is volume 1 of Omuke desu? I don't know how to pronounce that, but looked kind of interesting. I figured why not? I just wanted to do the deal that was 5 manga, get 1 free. Yeah. I also picked up volume 8 of Strobe Edge using this deal. Now I own volumes 1 through 7, so this was like the perfect situation. Volume 8 was the only volume of Strobe Edge that was on sale, so it's so funny that it was one of the volumes that I needed to complete the series. Now for some of the other manga that I picked up from the comic book store. I picked up The Twin Knights by Osamu Tezuka. Now I read Princess Knight from my library, and I really enjoyed that series, so I kind of wanted to own The Twin Knights and read it. I haven't read it yet, but I'm excited to dive into it for that like retro manga goodness that it will offer to me. Okay, I'm gonna group the last few manga together. This was also a series that I talked about in my video where I described different manga series that I wanted to own all of, and it is Pandora Hearts. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have no idea how hard it is to find these volumes online for some reason. I guess Yen Press was like, I'll never print this again, and then just like let the volumes just slowly disappear over time as soon as the box set was printed. So I needed volumes 19 through 24 to complete the series. This comic book store had 20 through 24, which I'm like, perfect. I will take it, and then I'll find volume 19 a different way. So excited to have all of these. Oh my gosh. Great additions to my collection. Once I get volume 19, I'm just gonna do a full series binge. I've read all of Pandora Hearts before, a long time ago, but I'm excited to reread it. I am so happy to almost own all of the volumes right now. Yes. And those are all of the volumes that I got from my local comic book store. I was so excited to find all of these, and the grand total ended up being like $103, which honestly wasn't that bad. Usually if you get this same amount of manga from like somewhere like Chapters or Indigo, you might only get 4 volumes for that amount, or 5 volumes. So getting all of these volumes, which I think the grand total is 12 volumes, is pretty good. I was exceptionally happy about them having Pandora Hearts in stock. That is so amazing. As well as volumes of Please Save My Earth. So I have gotten a lot closer to filling my goals of owning some of the series that are on my dream series list. And yeah, that's all I have for this haul. Thank you for watching this video, and let me know in the comments if you saw anything, any series that you think are interesting, or if you've read any of these works. I hope that you have a great day. Bye!